Welcome into DMV Sports Media here, reporting from the first quarterfinal of the UPSL quarterfinals, where we will be having Chiefs United host BridgeSports. This is a much-awaited matchup for many people in the DMV North. Before we dive in onto all the pleasures and trees, make sure you do hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and engage as we prepare for this walkout here. To paint the picture of what's going on in the playoff scenario, Chiefs currently sitting at number 4, hosting the number 5th seed. The number 3rd seed, MSI, will be hosting Touch Kings tomorrow, and then from there we'll be moving into the semifinals, where the seed 1, DC Hyper, and seed 2, Club Deportivo Laurel, will be entering the fray, and the semifinal will determine the champions of the North, which ultimately will face off of the South DMV champions. So it's a lot to be excited about. But as I did mention, do make sure you hit that subscribe, like, comment. It's a very interesting situation going on here. The last 2 times these two teams met each other, it went in favor of Chiefs United in the regular season. Ended up being a 2-1 win for Chiefs United. Could we see the same here tonight? Only time will tell. I am Gio with DMV Sports Media. A very beautiful evening. Luckily, all the storms have broken. We have a beautiful evening here, or beautiful night for you here. Presents trees will be exchanged and hands will be shaken, and soon we'll have a kickoff here at Laurel High School, the home of Chiefs United. On your screen, you will have BridgeSports in the gray going from left to right, and in blue you have Chiefs United going from right to left. As I was saying, the last 2 times these teams met each other were earlier this year. 2-1 win for Chiefs United. That was a point where Chiefs United were absolutely flying. Were in the middle of their winning streak. Obviously, they ended up tying 2 games later, but then returned to winning ways. So Chiefs United has definitely had a great season, but BridgeSport has found form as of late, and will make this game very interesting. Starting goalkeeper for BridgeSports will be number 30, Sanira. And starting goalkeeper for Chiefs United will be Wormley, in the number 22, Elijah Wormley. We should be getting started here very shortly. 2 teams that are very, very capable of winning it in regular time or in stoppage time, and a lot of history here. Young history, but a lot of history here between these 2 teams who've been playing each other in the UPSL for a couple of seasons now. Last season, obviously, BridgeSports was the dominant figure in the conference, going all the way into the playoffs. So this year, they squeezed in the 5th seed. So could this be the year that Chiefs United get an edge on them? We'll see tonight. The second leg of the quarterfinals will be, not of this, but the other quarterfinal will be MSI Touch Kings tomorrow night right here on DMV Sports Media. So do make sure you hit the subscribe button. Comment, like, and engage. I'll try to check in on the chat throughout the game. But I have a strong suspicion that this is going to be a very direct affair. It's going to be very direct on both teams. Both teams like to play the through ball or the ball over the top, towing that line. So we could see a very back and forth affair unless one of these two teams decides to slow down tempo, which we've seen Chiefs United do a few times this season already. Waiting on the fourth official here. As the goal scorer, Namar gets on to the field, and here we go, away we go. BridgeSports with the kickoff here at Laurel High School. And as foretold, they opted to go for the direct ball, but just as quick, possession changes hands. It's going to be a very, very physical affair as well. These two teams are very known for being very physical. As we pull it back here, as there was a foul on in favor of BridgeSports. Two key figures to look out for. It was the goal scorer we highlighted out for BridgeSports, and on the other side, number 8, Mr. Eddie Morera, who's spent time with Christos and a lot of other teams. That I'll hold that thought, because here comes BridgeSports. He beats his man on the side and couldn't control possession, and just as runs out for a goal kick for Warmly. Warmly plays it close. There's the ball out wide. Looks like Chiefs United is going to look to be quick on that, and just like that, another foul. Heard conversations early on in the game, before the game started, that the last time these two teams faced each other was a very physical affair, so referees will be on the lookout for hard contact, any of that extra stuff you can assume is going to be called, and called quick. Oh, here comes I was going to say Chiefs United, but BridgeSports picked the pocket there, and now it's BridgeSports on the counter. Does well to hold the possession, still kind of comes out with it, but ultimately dispossessed by the Chiefs United defense. A great move, weaving through all that traffic, but ultimately it goes in the way of BridgeSports. And an untimely giveaway, and it's Chiefs United who couldn't take advantage of that. It was put on a platter for them, but there's a lot of BridgeSports defenders, so with good reason, nothing came out of that attack. Big boot down the field. It's for Wormley to collect. Wormley guiding his team where to be, where to go. Oh. It's going to be a throw in for Chiefs United there. Already we lose a ball over that field. That's going to be a long day for somebody. Number 24. I'll hold that thought for Chiefs United, but I'll hold that thought because it's BridgeSports that come away with the possession and just as quickly turn it over, but a fortunate foul for BridgeSports. That was on number 8. Wilford Tenya. Wilford Tenya gets taken down there, and it's now a restart for BridgeSports. BridgeSports, sorry, number 20 on Chiefs United. We were trying to highlight him. Hold that thought again, because here comes BridgeSports with some possession here, and a flick on off to the side. He's all by himself. Beats his first defender, plays it into the midfield, but nobody there. Nobody home. And now it was Chiefs United, but quickly returned the possession back to BridgeSports. BridgeSports again with a counter down the side. A shot and a save from the goalie, Warmly. First shot of the day, first save of the day. Just a narrow window to take that shot, and Warmly all the wise to it. Here comes the service, played into the box, well defended, but it's still BridgeSports. BridgeSports has an opportunity, takes it out, plays it in, and just, my word, the heroics to keep it in, played it across and just couldn't connect. A fortunate break for Chiefs United. Unfortunate for BridgeSports though, who worked absolutely tirelessly to keep that in play. That's Darwin Astride, for Chiefs United, who we were trying to highlight. That's number 20. He gave the opposition in their last game something to work for on this left side. It's going to be BridgeSports with the throw in here. Quickly taken. Chiefs United come out with the possession. Forced to go all the way back to the defense in a very shaky moment there. It's still in trouble there. Well done. Oh, I thought that was blocked. It was actually caught off sides here by the sideline official. Big boot down the field. Flicked over. It's going to be a throw in for Chiefs United. Chiefs United here with the restart. Plays it in. Loses possession. Team's forced to try to fight back and get it, and it is one back, but not before the foul happened. Now it's going back into the way of the visitors. Now it's going to be BridgeSports here playing down the sideline. Nice little heel there. The mark taken down. Oh no, that was Estrada. It's going to be a throw in there for BridgeSports. Or sorry, Chiefs United. Now it's a throw in for BridgeSports. It's kind of like I was predicting the future right there. 77. I'm going to assume that's... Oh, the throwing happened, and here's the mark. The mark has a shot. The first goal for BridgeSports. It's the goal scorer himself who takes the shot. The ball was played in. He took the touch, spun, found a little space, and just too much power for Wormley to get that. He had fingertips, but it was just too much. First goal goes to the goal scorer, Amar Namark, who is currently leading the team in goals per UPSL's webpage. So it's not a surprise it's him who opens up the scoring here for BridgeSports. But now, how would Chiefs United respond? This isn't a Chiefs United team that you could sleep on. They are very well capable of getting a reply there and leveling it. Possession goes in the way of Chiefs United. Play on. Tries to flick it on, but way too many defenders there. Now it's BridgeSports making their way down. A through ball there, and he's on. Tried to play it on to him, and has it, and just hits it way too high. That's the number 77, who I'm trying to figure who out that is. Oh, correction, it was 11. I'm seeing things. Number 11 for BridgeSports is Reyes, Samuel Reyes. Again, BridgeSports dispossess Chiefs United, and it's them who are on the counter. That's kind of been the story in this first half already. Well done to keep possession, but it's Namark, the goal scorer, who also gets his pocket picked. And there's a through ball, but to no man. Insignera, the goalkeeper, comes to collect. Insignera again. Lost the ball there in the field, actually. Almost got his pocket pick, but did well to hold possession. Now it's Chiefs United here. They're gonna look for the direct ball. Opt to play the through ball, but well defended. And that's going to be what Chiefs Uniteds are going to do this evening. I mean, we've seen it time and time again this season where they opt to play that direct ball over the top or the long through balls. Oh, wow. Got to tie your shoes, buddy. It's going to be a corner here for Chiefs United. The first opportunity for the team. Can they do something with it? Referee whistles. Asks for the players to come over so he can have some words with them. Here comes the service from the corner. Plays it in, plays it low, has a great deflection, but couldn't put enough on it. And it was ultimately blocked, and now here comes BridgeSports to come out on the counter, opt to go long, and that's the end of that attack. It's going to be Chiefs United who look to play quickly, opt to go very direct. Throw in here. Captain collects. Foul on the captain. That's Brandon Brendan Tenye on the ball there. Opts to play out wide. Has time and space. Sends it back in. It's still there. Went for the bicycle, but referee said I was offsides. Now it's going to be a goal kick restart for Siniera. Here comes BridgeSports, flicks it on, but only finds Tenye. Opts to play it close. You can see Chiefs United starting to grow into the game. Not rushing their decisions, opting to scan the field, but time and time again, you're going to see that direct ball. Now it's going to be BridgeSports who put a pause on this. Opt to go back to their keeper. Already 15 minutes have flown by. Sent down the field. Chiefs defense collects. Has so much time. There's no pressure from the opposing side. Beats him, Belcher. Belcher gives it away, and now it's BridgeSports who's on the counter with Reyes. Reyes takes a heavy touch and cut out by the defense for a throw-in. Here's the throw-in. Actually was for Chiefs United. I thought it was BridgeSports throw-in, but didn't really matter. The turnover happened moments after. Great tackle there, but again, it goes back to BridgeSports, and it's been BridgeSports that has had Chiefs United under the pressure. They're the ones who've really dictated the pace this game. Haven't seen too many of their over-the-top balls that I'm used to seeing, and been opted to play a little bit more possession. Tried a through ball there. What we said we would see. It's gonna be a throw here. It's actually a throw in for BridgeSports. Quickly taken, great cut back. Now it's back out wide, sends it in. Ken Estrada gets something on it. Yeah, it was Wormley who gets it. Now it's Belcher. Belcher has time, space, cuts back. Lovely move. Plays the Truvella, but couldn't pass the defense. And here is BridgeSports. Belcher wanted to get the ball back. You understand the hustle, but at the end of the day, referee's call. Referee. Referee not happy with where they started. So they just want to keep rule, keep the law. Don't want to let this game get ahead. You allow a little bit of those mistakes and players start taking a mile. A wasted service there. Chiefs United will not mind. It's going to be Wormley with the restart. Plays it out. Big boot down the field. This is the Chiefs United we used to seeing. Referee said that was too much on that. Foul goes against. Alexis Estrada. That's true. No. I'm sorry. Not Alexis Estrada. Wisse is the guilty party. Ball sent down the field. It's going to be picked up by the Chiefs. Under pressure, Namark, sorry, gets the possession and just took too much of a heavy of a touch. Gave Wormley enough time to come out and collect. Big boo here. Just gonna go down the field. Couldn't keep it in. Fortunate that that ball did flick over, and it's gonna be a throw in here for BridgeSports. A big throw. Well collected. Bloucher comes. And just like that, exchanges hands, and now it's back with the Chiefs. Oh, in there, Bloucher. Referee allows it. He didn't see anything wrong with that throw, but BridgeSports did. And now it's going to be a battle there. Goes in the way of BridgeSports. Foul on number 30. Quickly taken. So 1-on-1, plays it in, and it's Estrada. Oh, sorry, Reyes. Reyes just couldn't collect that and had an opportunity right there. He had time and space, and just the ball just slipped past his touch. No worries. It's BridgeSports who comes out with possession. Play down the field. Heavy touch, and two heavy touches, and almost Tenyi couldn't keep it in. It's going to be a throw in here for BridgeSports. For the most part, BridgeSports has controlled the possession, has controlled the tempo of this game, but it hasn't gone completely 100% their way. Chiefs United had a few moments where they look like they can make something happen. Can they do something here? The cutback puts under pressure, and then second ball is turned over. Tanyi gets the first yellow card of the day. Too much contact from the captain, and he wasn't too happy with it. Now that puts him in a very precarious situation, being the 10 and the captain. Team not happy with that. BridgeSports absolutely loving it. Here comes, as they refer to themselves, the bridge. Butler just plays it back. BridgeSports keeping possession. There's not too much going on right now. It's just BridgeSports know they don't have to rush. Beautiful ball from the keeper, but the touch wasn't there. And not sure what happened there. He tried to play it back to his teammate. Again, the touch failed and out for a throw-in. But that was a beautiful ball from Sienra. Well defended. And almost a second goal right there for the goal scorer. Almost knocking on the door right there. Namar is not afraid to shoot. I mean, he's a leading goal scorer for a reason. I mean, both times that was just like a split second, and he played it almost close to second time. And again, under pressure from BridgeSports, they can't seem to get out of there. Referee's not buying it, saying that was a dive. I didn't really see too much contact, so I'm gonna opt to side with the referee on that one. He had visual. He checked in with his sideline official, and both said nothing. So play on we go. Butler wins the possession. Namark, who gets it, and here comes the Bridge. Lovely little through ball there. He has time and space. Can he find a cross? Opts to take it in himself, and it resulted in just the opportunity, nothing threatening. Great battle there, but it is BridgeSports who comes out on top, and unfortunately still finds its way through and forced to go all the way back there. Estrada, and just like that, the attack fizzles out and couldn't take the touch, and now they're going to be right back under pressure from BridgeSports. That's kind of been the way of the evening for Chiefs. It's the throw in there, and it's going to be Butler who takes it. Butler who plays it down to the middle. That's Estrada. Switch there for the mark, and shot wasn't taken. It was playing out wide. Now can they find a cross? Has a cutback, has time, beats the defender, looks for his teammate, plays it in, well defended, and has his man on skates, but ultimately great tackle for number 16 of BridgeSports. Naganto. That was lovely. I mean, there was a well-played possession from BridgeSports, but ultimately it was well defended, but then we got a little bit extra show, and it's BridgeSports again who put Chiefs under pressure, and it's still not out of it. Butler does ultimately hit it out of bounds, giving Chiefs United some reprieve, some much-needed reprieve there. I feel like they've been under pressure for the last 10 minutes. I honestly can't say I've seen the ball cross the 50 in quite some time. And just like that, they turn it over into who, the goal scorer, but defended well from Mansauer. Mansauer had to come all the way back from a center back position to clean the house. It's Mansauer again who's on the ball. Great ball there, and now it's down the field. Here we go. Can Chiefs United turn this into something? Estrada shields it out, and ultimately nothing comes of that. It's going to be Siniera who is going to have this goal kick restart here. Checking in the chat here. Welcome to all those. Master Yen shouting out his Chiefs. It's honestly just been very sloppy from the Chiefs, Mr. Yen, or Master Yen. They just, it's the little mistakes, the giveaways, the untimed touches. holding the ball just too long and putting his team under pressure like that. It's those things that they have to clean up. It's defensively, they've been positioned well. They're making the right runs. It's just the great tackle from Belcher. Referee doesn't like it, but I would argue and say that was a beautiful tackle. But that's why I'm in the stands and not down on the field. Here comes BridgeSports with the restart. Shout out to all the fans that showed up today, that are showing up today as they still trickle in. Well done, keeps possession. The great effort from Yami Williams Yami of BridgeSports. William Yami in the number 9. Tanyi doesn't agree. The referee has stuck to his guns and given the what do you want us to do? You want us to keep quiet? The Chiefs bench getting a little heated here. So just have to be mindful of that and watch that. BridgeSports restarts here. It's a lot on the line for Chiefs. You got to understand the emotions, but they have to keep it together, because as much as goal scoring is, being calm and controlling the emotions is just as important. Last thing you want to see right now is a red card or a yellow card. That could sway the momentum completely in favor of BridgeSports. So. Butler here sends it down the field. It's a 50-50, and Sauer is the one who comes out with it. Here is a throw-in from BridgeSports, who's just eating away at the clock. It was way too early to be doing that, but play on we go. Lovely. Would have been lovely if his teammate could have got on the end of that, but here comes Chiefs United. A slide tackle. Referee says play on. It's not enough on it. And the bench is not loving that. The bench is absolutely not loving that. Referee says he didn't see enough on it, and they have to control their bench. Mayhem has broken. Referee fan jumped down there and had words with the referee, and now the referee is going to hold the game until said fan exits vicinity, because the fan entered facilities and he's going to have to leave, unless, if not, Chiefs United will be forced to end the game. Things getting a little heated here. Referee's going to hold play until then. Fans absolutely not happy with it. Center official's making his way over to talk to the coaching staff first. He's going to talk to his center official, make sure everything's all squared, and have to control your emotions as things gets heated here. After the fan interacted, that riles up the bench, that riles up the players. You have to control it. So it's well done by the referee crew, but they have to watch, be very keen on every whistle they call. It has to be blatant. Referee says it's a throw-in for Chiefs United. So throw-in here for Chiefs United. BridgeSports is not happy with that, but referee says they're still going to wait because the fan hasn't vacated vicinity. They're eating away at the clock. The fan has to leave. The fan has to leave. If not, they're not. I don't foresee them restarting this game. Chiefs United decided to give the ball back to BridgeSports, which probably is going to be the right call, but it is, again, just a reminder, until the fan exits the stadium, this cannot continue. And for all fairness, the referees have all autonomy to do that, because a fan cannot enter the field of play and it's just eating away at the clock. It's going to be interesting to see how things return to play here, as BridgeSports was the team that was having a better momentum. Chiefs United need to figure things out. They've had their reprieve. The fan has exited, and we should be getting started here shortly. Ball is going to go in favor of BridgeSports here, and it's going to get restarted here through a throw in here, and it's BridgeSports sends it in, but didn't really find anyone. That was William Yami. We tried to play that that square ball into the box, and ultimately only finding defenders. It's the goal scorer himself taking the corner here. The mark. Sending in the corner. Here's the service. Can someone get behind it? The Chiefs player can. And Wormley collects, and now here comes Chiefs United. Quickly taken. Very direct. Couldn't find his forwards, and now it's Chiefs United who win the ball back. Throw in here for BridgeSports. Every bounce seems to just go in favor of BridgeSports, and can only imagine it be so frustrating for Chiefs United. Every single bounce, every single out ball has gone in favor of BridgeSports, and not to the blame of the referee. It's just the way the ball has bounced. Correct. Sorry, my English. And now it's first time I've seen They take a favor for Chiefs United. A beautiful flick on there. Tried to chase down the ball, does chase down the ball, but played out wide. Butler under pressure. Referee calls a foul. That was number 5 on Chiefs United. That's going to be Wesse. Wesse who committed that foul. Here comes the service. It's a foul, referee says back here on Mansauer. Quickly restarted from the Chiefs. It's the Chiefs still on the ball. Belcher loses possession. It's going to be a throw in here for Chiefs United. Quickly taken and quickly lost, and now it's BridgeSports here making their way down. Great little battle there. Does well not to commit the foul. Beautiful ball there. Yeah, man. Oh, unfortunately, the build-up was great, but the ultimate pass was, the final pass just was not the one. Now it's Chiefs United here. Coming down the field. Referee says it's a foul right there. Belcher on the ball here.
Calm it now. Roman.
Taken down. Referee says a foul on Butler. It's going to be a great opportunity there for Chiefs United. Just outside the 50 there and in a very good position. Here comes the service. Opts to play it in. Referee immediately puts up his flag. And just like that, the opportunity is gone. It's going to be a goal kick restart for BridgeSports. Find the midfield. Namark gets taken out. Referee says that's a foul. Played quickly. Now it's BridgeSports beautiful. Has time, has space, flicks it on, but couldn't connect with his teammate. Now it's Chiefs United here who played a quick 1-2 and he's on. It's 1-on-1 with the keeper. The keeper wins the race. Sierna, who absolutely wins that one for his team, but is potentially saved the goal from ever happening. Quickly taken by Chiefs United. It's on. Again, he comes out with a big save. This keeper is having a moment here. Keeper's going to take his time with the possession. Big boot down the field. send it all the way down the field. Couldn't find his teammate, but does find the other keeper. Now it's going to be Wormley who plays it out wide, and then there's a attempt to go over the top, but ultimately goes out of bounds. It's going to be a throw in here for BridgeSports, but obviously you know BridgeSports is not going to take their, they're not going to rush. They are going to take their time. Here comes a throw in for BridgeSports. This half has gone completely the way BridgeSports would want it to go. From every touch to every possession, to every move right there has gone their way. Referee says play on. It's Chiefs United who get the break. Well done. It's Chiefs United come out with possession, and then it's a throw in for Chiefs United. The throw in here for Chiefs United. Shouts of a handball. Referee says it's a PK. Referee says that was a handball in the box. In the box? I believe it was in the box. If it's not, it's just outside the box. I can't really see from here where he's standing. It is a PK. It is a handball in the box, and Chiefs United have an opportunity to tie it up. It's going to be the player we highlighted early on, number 20, Darwin Aristide, who is going to step up. Aristide is going to step up, waiting for the referee's whistle. Referee gives the go-ahead, and here comes the PK. And he puts it away for Chiefs United. And we're all squared here at Laurel. It was textbook finish. No stress, just a calm finish. And there's no better moment for this to happen for Chiefs United than as we enter the final minutes of actually we're in stoppage time now. What a moment for Chiefs United. Couldn't come at a better time. And now we're going to see a player we've spotlighted make his way onto the field. Number 8, Eddie Morera, top player. The fact that Chiefs United is pulling off Eddie Morera off the bench is just a tip of the hat to how deep their roster is. It's quickly taken and quickly turned over, and now it's going to be Chiefs United who have the fortune. Obviously, when that happens, the referee gives the drop ball back to the team who was in last in possession. So it's referee said a minute left, if I'm not mistaken. It's what I heard. So a total of 4 minutes were given, and may I remind people, it's a minimum of, not a maximum of. So the minimum we will play will be 4 minutes, which we are entering the second half of the last minute that was promised. Well defended, a beautiful touch there. Now it's Chiefs United. Now it's a big ball down the field, and Aristide couldn't get a hold of it, and that is halftime here at Laurel, where everything seemed to have going BridgeSports' way. In the last minute, a handball gives some life back into Chiefs United and squared up 1-1 as we enter the half. I am Gio here in DMV Sports Media. We will be taking a halftime break here for this matchup. It's been absolutely thrilling here in Laurel High School, the home of Chiefs United. We'll be taking a quick little break here. Do make sure you hit that subscribe, like, comment, and we will see you all for the second half of this match. Alrighty, welcome back to DMV Sports Media here at Laurel High School, the home of the Chiefs, where the Chiefs are hosting BridgeSports for the UPSL quarterfinals in DMV North. The first of two quarterfinals, the other being MSI versus Touch Kings, that will be played here on DMV Sports Media tomorrow. But tonight we are watching Chiefs host BridgeSports. We're currently sitting at a 1-1 all squared affair. Goal scorers for Chiefs is Namark, and for BridgeSports it was named Amar Namark, and for Chiefs it is the goal scorer himself, number 20, the player we highlighted. That was Darwin Aristide. Gotta fix the timer here before we get underway. Next 45 here. Depending on how things end, if it's an all squared affair, we'll be moving into 15-minute extra times, and then into PKs. It's hilarious because the coaching staff, when asked early on, they wanted to go right into PKs, but the players wanted to play it out to 15 minutes. So the 15 minutes we go if this ends all squared after the 90 minutes. For the second half, you have Chiefs United in blue going from right to left on your screen, and BridgeSports in gray going from right to left. Shinera is going to start with the restart here after the ball went out for a goal kick. Reminder, only 7 subs, no re-entry. Ball's played, and here's Chiefs United. Shout out to all the fans who made out this game. It's an exciting one, and we have another 45 minutes left to finish out this final. The last time these two met, remind you, it went in the way of Chiefs. It was earlier this season. It was a 2-1 win for the Chiefs. It's opportunity here, well defended. BridgeSports early on in the second half getting put under pressure, very opposite to how the second half started, and foul right there in front of the referee. It's called on Chiefs United in favor of BridgeSports. You gotta love the sportsmanship though. Foul was on number 6 for BridgeSports, or committed to number 6, Duffman O'Release. Substitution here for Chiefs United. Number 16's coming on. I'll get you his name just here in a second. A big switch here and almost to no man's land, but his teammate does well to keep it in possession. Now it's the goal scorer forced to go back to Reyes. Then it was Butler, and now what a move there to keep possession. Ball's played through, it's on. First actions for the substitute. That was Ambrose Toure, I should say. Toure, number 16. Here comes the goal kick from the goal scorer, Amar Namar. Sends it in. Can his teammate connect? Flying header, but no connection. And just like that, Chiefs are out of danger. Throw in here, and just as quick as hit it out for another throw in for Chiefs United. Belcher checks in, opts to go down the field. Decision doesn't go well for them, and it's Butler. Estrada. Reyes now. Reyes plays a through ball but couldn't connect. That was a very nervy moment, but here comes BridgeSports, plays it in. Well defended from Mansauer. But it's still BridgeSport who's under pressure. Played all the way back. Referee blows a whistle as a man is down, and it was Mansauer who did all the heroics. You gotta love the fan interaction. Mansauer is up, walking on his own is always a good sign. The heroics of him, it's always a good sign to see him up. It's after the clearance on the corner that we saw him stay down. I mean, he had a full stretch when that cross came in, and just the contact. Getting attended by the medical doctor, so we should see him recover here shortly. Going to start all the way back here with Sinera. Substitution being made. I believe that's the end of his night. Referees can no longer hold the game for the substitution. She says play on. The substitution, the ball was being held for the substitution, but Chiefs United took too long, and now we play on. Here comes BridgeSports, sends in the service, takes a touch, has a shot, and well wide, no direction. And now it's going to be a goal kick restart for Wormley. Substitution here. I think that was Mansauer's end of the night. Throw in for Chiefs United. The goal scorer on the ball was going to have the throw in, but opted to give it to his teammate. Through ball there. Referee blows for the foul in favor of Chiefs United. Aristide is going to stand over it, and so is Morera. Eddie Morera standing over it. I won't be surprised if he hits a service, but would love to see him have it direct to goal, but just the angle is not favorable. Here comes a service from Eddie Morera to his teammate. Only finds the BridgeSports defender. Now it's BridgeSports.
Take that shot, Willow. Let's go. Let's go.
Tanyi couldn't control it. Now it's BridgeSports. And then the through ball just doesn't result into anything. Referee whistles for a substitution. Here comes the substitution. Number 9 for Bolunga is the one who comes in, number 9. Some fouls here, and it's now a Chiefs throw in, quickly taken. Gets fouled, actually caught a Charlie horse off of the contact, but BridgeSports plays on. Sends in, just doesn't result into anything. That was number 5 who went down from the after the contact. Wessa got hit and then immediately cramped up.
I swear he was a volley and it went in. He gonna push it. I told you. If it's a sweet goal, he gonna push it. It was that Travella volley. I know for five.
Waiting for the throw in here for BridgeSports after the foul. Or sorry, it wasn't called a foul after the contact. It went in favor of BridgeSports. BridgeSports shouting of a handball, but it wasn't. Eddie Morera sees Chiefs United out, and now it's Estrada who has time and plays it out to his defense, Butler. Now BridgeSports is all the way here, has time and space. Can he do something with it? Takes it on, has a cross, and just way too much. That was Tinya, who just absolutely whiffs it. And now it's Chiefs United who are on the counter. Plays the ball to the outside. He has a man all the way on the opposite side, but can't find it. Kim Belcher. Belcher gets taken down. Belcher immediately takes it out wide. He takes a touch, cuts back, sends it in. Sends it in. Now it's BridgeSport who was on the counter. Let me check into the the fans here on DMV Sports Media. Do appreciate you. If you are subscribed, like, comment, and engage. If your team typically doesn't stream with us, do make sure you pressure them, because this is the best coverage of DMV footy. We'll have most of all the UPSL DMV North and South playoff matches here. You'll have all the quarterfinals of both Virginia and Maryland, followed by most of the semifinals, and definitely all the finals. Wormley forced to come out. Now it's Wormley who picks it up, and BridgeSports. Chiefs United now are the ones who seem a little bit more in control. Very different to how the game started. And it's Chiefs United who seems to get every fortunate bounce. As I say that, it goes in the way of BridgeSports. And what an opportunity. Amar in the mark gets dispossessed, and it's now Chiefs United with the counter, and just like that, it switches hands, and it's BridgeSports that's on the counter. And the offsides referee says Butler, Morera,
I do have confidence in my team, but I want my money for real. I don't play.
back to, I was going to go to Morera, but his teammate takes it down the sideline. What a tackle, but ultimately goes in the way of Chiefs, but a lovely tackle nonetheless. Throw into Morera. Morera finds his teammate out wide. Sends it in. The touch, but no one's home. And it's Estrada who collects. That was an opportunity. They just should have had a conversation on who took the touch, but BridgeSports doesn't mind. Sinera gives away. It was Morera who collected. Bolongun. It's still Chiefs United, but finally goes in the way of BridgeSports. Amar with the mark, who found his teammate, but then Tenya loses the ball. Now it's Morera. Morera, he's a player that's not easy to dispel. And now it's Chiefs United who's absolutely in control. Had a shot, but blocked by the defender. Substitutions for BridgeSports is number 21 coming in. That's Duda Ali. 21 making the substitution. I'm not sure who's taken out, but it's going to be a throw-in for Chiefs United. Another substitution for BridgeSports. We'll find out who here in a second. Throw-in for Chiefs United. That's this Huds that's coming on. Number 17. Elliot Huds.
Go on. Dada, show them walking, show walking.
going to be a throw in here for Chiefs United. Substitutions have been made. Now it's Chiefs United waiting for the substitution. Here we go. Throw in here for the Chiefs. Chiefs still keeping possession. Referee says it's a foul. Forward's not too happy with that. Estrada restarts it here for Zierna. Down the line here and loses possession. And tried a little flick on, but it was cut out. Now it's BridgeSports. Still BridgeSports. Great move, but ultimately dispossessed, but his teammate bails him out. Forced to go all the way back to Butler. Butler looking for Estrada. It's number 6. Oh, release.
Open up, open up, open up.
Forced to go long, but Morera bites a little bit too hard and gets a foul called onto him. A lot of tension in the air. Minutes are starting to fly by. We're entering the 25th minutes left of boot down the field. Referee says that's a foul in favor of BridgeSports. Said that was a foul on Yami. In favor of Yami, I should say. Now it's going to be Amar Namark who stands over the ball. The goal scorer. Referee asked for 10 feet, but athletic trainer has brought on a player for BridgeSports is down. Hope that this player is okay. Can't really see who it was or what happened. It must have been something that was off the ball.
Let's go, Ivan. Let's go, Ivan. Let's go, Ivan. I need 2 goals.
Pay attention to the game.
2 goals.
Hey. Chill out.
Should be, hopefully, we'll see him stand up here shortly. Athletic trainer still with him, still working on him. Not sure exactly what happened, but the fact that he's taking so long, it's either that he's cramping up big time or just taking precautionary measures. I do see the player moving around there, so we do see good signs, but the fact that he's still not up is concerning. Thank you to all who've been tuning in, watching this exciting matchup here between BridgeSports and Chiefs United. Referees checking in on the player. Oh no, Gonna go talk to his sideline official, make sure all things are in order here. Bridgeport started off this second half not similar to the first half where they were in control. This half we've really gotten to see Chiefs United really grow into possession, really go into the rhythm. But it's an all-squared affair at the end of the day, regardless of who is performing better. And the player is up. We love to see that. Always a good sign when the player is up and is walking, assisted, but is walking. Substitution is forced.
Let's go, Ivan, let's go.
Number 22 is going to make his way on for BridgeSports. That's Ivan Hughes is coming on for BridgeSports, and
Go, Ryan, lock it down.
as well as number 12,
Lock it down, lock it down.
Ryan Lewis. 2 substitutions. Ivan Hughes comes on for the injured player, and now Ryan Lewis waiting to make his entrance. Looks like it's Reyes who ends his evening, making way for Ryan Lewis. And now it's going to be Amar who stands over the ball. We know he's going to go direct, not to goal, but to his teammates. Sends it in, well defended. But it's a throw in for BridgeSports. Here comes the throw in. Takes a touch. Holds the play. Looks for a moment. Gets his pocket absolutely picked. And BridgeSports still comes out with possession here. It's a throw in. Here comes the throw in for BridgeSports. Looks like he's backing up for a long throw. Finds it into the midfield. Defended well. Referee says it's a foul on the play. And now it's a Chiefs United restart. It looked like it was Belcher who cleared it out for his team. And it's quickly taken and quickly won by BridgeSports. Belcher on the ground and plays, but it still goes in the way of Lewis. Now gets his pockets picked. Here comes Chiefs United. Has time and space. It's a little bit of a collision, but comes out with the ball. Finds Belcher. Belcher forced to go back. Still keeps possession. Flicks him on. Actually flicks himself on. Gets taken out by Estrada. Estrada gets the yellow card. That was very dirty. Just flicked over 2 defenders. You can understand the frustration behind Estrada and why the 50-50 was so much left on. Now Chiefs United in a very dangerous situation. We know this though. Chiefs United doesn't need many opportunities. They need a few opportunities, and that's been the story of tonight. Very similar to many games, and they're tied 1-1 for a reason. So if I'm BridgeSports, I'm concerned here. Left-footed taker. Gonna curve it. Potentially could go direct to goal. Wouldn't be surprised if he opts to send it into his teammates. Here comes the service. I have a feeling he wants to go to goal, but ultimately goes for the field goal. Too much. Had to keep it low. I mean, it was the right foot for it, but just had to keep it lower. Quickly taken and quickly turned over. And now it's Chiefs United. Somehow keeps possession. He's been so great on this sideline. 3 defenders on him. Still keeps possession. Referee says no foul. Play on. Now there's a foul in favor of BridgeSports. Number 30 has been absolutely a terror here on this sideline. That's gonna get his name here shortly. I actually don't know who number 30 is on the field. Oh, the ball moved just as quick, and it's Estrada who turns it over to Chiefs United. It's BridgeSport who turns it over, but takes a lucky bounce, and it's back with him, and Estrada sends in the through ball, looking for his teammate. It's going to be BridgeSports who takes the throw, and it's BridgeSports who comes out with the possession. The cross is in, but well blocked. A deflection. It's still in the box, but cleared out by the defense. That was a nervy moment for Chiefs United. And very well orchestrated by BridgeSports. They just had no one sitting at home. It's a throw in, one by BridgeSports. Here comes the bridge. Sends it into his midfield. It's Estrada on the ball. Butler gets his pass blocked, and bounce fortunate for him. Bengu's number 30 for Chiefs United, who's been absolutely tearing it up here, and is a foul in favor of Chiefs United. In favor for Belcher. Belcher takes it, cuts back, finds Belcher again, sends it down. Has time and space. Morera loses possession, but gets elbowed. Morera gets the yellow and the elbow.
Got a blanket for you. Hey, Pa, let's go. Show off you. Pa, let's go.
It was contact after the play, and that's why Morera went down. I will say that's something to keep an eye on, because Morera will definitely want his payback, but he's not the type of player that takes it out physically. So we'll see. Here comes BridgeSports with the restart. There's Bengu. Bengu gets taken down. Referee says play on. It's BridgeSports now. Great tackle from Belcher. Big boot down the field to force it. Well done, Chiefs, but BridgeSports is there with the pressure. It's Morera on the ball. Tried to play it to his teammate, but it went out. Oh, it didn't go out. Now it's out for Belcher to throw in. Big throw in. It was quickly taken and just as fast sent flying. Here comes BridgeSports, but it goes in the way of in front of the referee, and referee says no foul. Beg to differ on that one. Looks like it goes straight shoulder to the face, but maybe I'm just being a little hypersensitive. But now it's BridgeSports. Try to play the through ball, and Belcher cuts that out. Substitution here for BridgeSports. Number 7 finding his way in. Lete. Lete or Liti? I'm gonna go with Liti. Throw in here for Liti. Liti loses the possession. Not actually, couldn't even get to the possession. Now it's a throw in here for Chiefs United. Sent in. It's Chiefs United who lose possession, but Belcher putting life and limb on the line and still goes in the way of BridgeSports. Here's Lewis. Lewis not able to get to it. No, that's Huds. Huds, I'm sorry, not Lewis. Misidentified Lewis. That's Elliot Huds. Here comes Chiefs United. Sends it down the field. Cut out by Estrada. Gets pushed in the back. That was a foul in favor of Ali. Estrada restarts it, but referee asks him to play it back, and it was going to go in the way of, I'm sure he's going to go that way again. Nope, Estrada thinking about it. Has a release there. Does play it to him. Sends it down the field. It's Huds who wins possession, but keeps possession, I should say. A release. Plays it in. Well defended by Chiefs United, but well recovered by BridgeSports, and it's taken out. Referee says it's a foul. DT gets fouled, and now it's going to be Amar Namark, who's the usual suspect for BridgeSports. Here comes the service. Referee actually blew the whistle because the defender was too close Namark sends it in. Wormley comes out and collects. And now it's Chiefs United. Chiefs United who comes out playing. Big switch here down the field. Looking for his forward. Benku, sorry. Now it's Chiefs United. Takes a fortunate bounce. And Estrada gets his pocket absolutely picked by Morera. Estrada trying to return the favor. His team does do it. And now it's BridgeSports who's coming out playing. Sends it down the field, but Chiefs United handle the pressure. And now it's Chiefs United on the front foot again. Couldn't make the run because it would have been offsides, but his teammate does. Keeps it in. And just like that, it went out of bounds. Defender fell asleep there for a moment and allowed the forward Chiefs United to come all the way up, and referee said it's a throw-in. No, it was a foul. It was a foul. And so now goalie restarts it here, sends it down the field. Just like that, Chiefs send it back up, and now they're on the front foot. Benku couldn't get to it. Now asking for a new ball here for a throw-in. We're already into the last 5 minutes of regular time. Could imagine the referee to add a few minutes of stoppage time given all the injuries. And here comes Chiefs United.
Thank you, kid.
Picks up his pocket. Referee says play on, no foul. Calls it back. There is an injury. There was an injury. Athletic trainer asked to come on, but it wasn't because of a foul. It was more so the player was down. We'll see what they opt to.
This is not basketball. Let's go for it. Lock in.
All right, players back up. It's a good sign. Love to see it. Now it's going to be BridgeSports with the restart. We are now entering into the last 3 minutes of regular play. Here comes the service here. Sends it down the field. Chiefs United, or it was BridgeSports. Namar plays an unorthodox ball. Obviously it was a shot, but it almost turned into something in their favor. Noah Walker, what's up, buddy? How'd the game go? It's Chiefs United now. Referee calls a foul in favor of Chiefs United. Quickly taken here. Tenyi playing it close, sending it down the field. Benku couldn't win the ball, and now it's BridgeSports who win possession there, playing down the field. Belcher almost winning that ball. 50-50 here. Goes out for a Chiefs United throw in. It's a lot of shouts for a throw in for BridgeSports, but very unlikely. Benku keeps possession for Chiefs United. I thought it was a foul, to be honest, with Belcher now. With the footwork, tried to play it to his teammate, couldn't. Tenyi tried to thread the ball, but ultimately only found a BridgeSports defender. Now it's Chiefs United, puts him on his tail, and now he's gone. Just too heavy of a touch. And Serena, who comes out and collects. Strada plays it down the line. There's a cross. Wormley collects. Fundamentals, no, we'll be proud of you, buddy. And now we're seconds away from ending regular time and heading into stoppage time. I could assume anywhere from 4 to 5 minutes to be added. And if not, to the 15s we go. And here comes BridgeSports. BridgeSports sends a through ball. He's on a 50-50. He takes the touch and he puts it away for BridgeSports. My word. What a goal. And that's pure joy right there for BridgeSports, who puts it away and potentially puts them through. Honestly, didn't even see who the goal scorer was. We'll get it here in a second. I want to say is Yemi. I'll let you know here in a second as soon as I see his number. But now it's actually the late substitution. Number 22 for BridgeSports, Ivan Hughes, the goal scorer. And now seemingly with minutes left, Ivan Hughes has potentially put them through for the next round. What a moment, a beautiful touch he took around the keeper, stumbling, and with the tips of his reaches, he puts it into the back of the net for BridgeSports. I didn't even get an opportunity to check in what Noah said, but this has been a wonderful game, Noah. A proper showing, a proper showcase. It's a full circle moment for BridgeSports, as the last time these two met in the regular season, this very season, it was the opposite. It was Chiefs United who came back and won it in the lates 2-1. And now it's BridgeSports who's sitting in this position. Referee blows for a foul. Yeah, it was 22, Noah. Ivan Hughes, the goal scorer, the winning goal scorer. Morera sends it down the field. Chiefs United obviously under pressure and having to have little time to waste. There's a player down here for BridgeSports. The master arts of time wasting. If if his teammate's forcing him up, I'm assuming he's fine. Yeah, referee says play on. Now it's Chiefs United who are rushing, and oh, that was a rough collision right there. The ball was poked out and it was just feet against feet. Oh, you know that hurt. Now here we go. BridgeSports could ultimately be winning in the next couple of seconds. Ball sent down the field. Ivan Hughes, great tackle. It's the substitutions who've been on fire for BridgeSports. I've completely given them life. Here comes a corner for BridgeSports. Amar Namark standing over top of it. Ryan Lewis standing over top of it. It's the two playing. Chiefs United ultimately get the throw in, and it's Morera who gets dispossessed, and now it's a throw in for Chiefs United. Referee looking at his clock and still allowing the play. Referee asking for them to wait for the substitution as number 21 for Chiefs United makes his way on. That's Belcher loses possession. Now it's Amar Namark who can make it 3-1. Doesn't. What a save from the keeper. Wormley, who comes out huge in that 1-on-1. Gets big, takeaways the angle, drops the knee, and that's all she wrote for Amar Namark right there. BridgeSports obviously makes a substitution, and there's the end of the night for the goal scorer.
Relax, ref, relax.
Referee asking for him to quickly take the throw in. As BridgeSports wastes time, the more time he adds. Remember, this is a minimum of, not a maximum of 2. So if he says 5 minutes, it's a minimum of. And there it is. BridgeSport takes it for the semifinals. They head after a very dramatic battle here in Laurel High School, and you can see the class here from the goal scorer being the first to go shake hands with the opponents, and then some words being exchanged here. Obviously things get heated for some encounters. Coaches should not be involved. They just shake hands and let's go and move on. Hands are being thrown. Referees are just observing, just looking, just paying attention to who is extending hands, who is causing shakeups. It's not the way you want to see it end, but it's the way it's going to end tonight, unfortunately. There's a lot of emotions left on the line, obviously. Chiefs United feel hard done. BridgeSports absolutely win 2-1, and BridgeSports moves on. I'm 2-1 goes the game for the Bridge, and I will be signing off here. Gio for DMV Sports Media. Congratulations to BridgeSports, and to the next semifinal we focus to. Have a good night, everyone. Do make sure you hit the subscribe, like,